the start of this episode, I'd like to mention that we've changed costumes. I've also like to apologize to Robert for what I sent him. And with that being said, we welcome you back to another episode of Nier Replicant.
I sent you something wholesome and cute. You sent me a nightmare.
Well, to be fair, I also sent you Duke naked. Well, he's not really naked. You just see his man titties and that's
Yeah,
it.
he's just topless.
You know what? There's been a weird trend that I've been seeing where it's like fat, nerdy American dudes with like super cute Japanese waifus.
That's
And
been
like,
around for a while.
No, but like they're constantly feeding them like hot dogs and stuff.
Oh,
Let's see if the junk heap kid sent us a letter.
yeah.
So I mean, I'm just like, yeah, but can that be me? I want to be fed hot dogs.
You're like, I'm chunky. I like food. I like
I
women.
like food. Hey man,
You're like, I'll take whatever. As long as
this
they
is what
feed
we
me.
loved.
Yeah. Just,
Quick, now, now draw her telling me everything's gonna be okay. Cool, you didn't slam his head against the wall. I'm pretty sure he would be mad at you if like every impact was called like incredible head trauma, which I'm pretty sure leads to his amnesia.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
So before we started recording the previous episode, I was watching a retrospective video on Resident Evil Afterlife, the fourth one, and the movie ends with the boss fight with Wesker, but for some reason Wesker's wearing a brown version of his RE5 outfit.
What?
Yeah, it's a dark brown.
He's done a lot for us. Off to the junk heap.
So
That's
he just looks like leather, like Hot Topic cowboy, basically. And it's like, why are you wearing that, Wesker? Your color's black or dark blue.
And he just looks at us. You eat your last haul. What? Ah! Damn it. Which we'll get into the other Resident Evils. I have one downloaded. I have Resident Evil 2 remake downloaded, so I'm gonna see how fast the chair has to do that.
Mm-hmm.
No promises on under 3 hours. Well, I don't know I think it's under 4 hours.
I think it's under 4 hours for that one.
So, however, I'll be doing it with Robert's help. So,
which I probably won't be able to help as much because for some reason, I guess because I never played the original, RE2 remake doesn't stick in my mind.
yeah.
So I don't remember it all too well.
Oh,
Get away from me,
so long, Jay.
you armored
What?
child.
Oh,
They're just children.
what's the one game where it's a javelin, but it's also like a crazy rocket boosting javelin?
That's
You know what I'm talking about?
plenty of games.
Crap. Yeah, you're right.
Rocket
Or not
boosting
javelin, but like what
lance?
is it called? A lance. There you go. It's like a rocket lance.
Monster Hunter.
Is it?
There's a gun lance in there.
Sure. I'm not entirely sure. So there's I always gotta say lance, like lances. I don't know what's a plural for lances.
Lances, I guess.
Like low key they're kind of my favorite weapon. Like I never really mentioned it before because it's always like katana or like baseball bat
Yeah.
for my thing. But if you think, now that I thought about it, a lance is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And
You were going to say?
Yeah, he just wants to kill the robot.
it's my. I don't.
and
expect
the reason why it sticks out is because there is well, for everybody who saw it in English, it was called Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, and the character was called Wing Knight. But in the Japanese version, Kamen Rider Ryuki, it's Kamen Rider Knight, and one of his weapons it's like a sword, but it opens up and he sticks a card into it and it turns it into a lance, and the lance looks really really nice. So I was just thinking about it. I kept thinking about it while you were playing. I'm like, man, a lance is pretty cool.
Oh, I mean, I do have a lance. This weapon kind of resembles one already.
Yeah, but you have like a
Yeah, I have
legit-
this one.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the other one's stronger.
They're about the same. Actually, this one's probably better to use.
To war! I'm a samurai with a lance.
To
Do
be
you get any
fair,
samurai weapons? Oh, yes, you
Um,
do. You have a katana. Yeah, you
yeah, I was gonna say I should probably be using like these, but they're pretty weak.
Yeah, I mean they are pretty. Oh, did you manage to show off the weapons last time?
Um, I shut off the ones that matter.
I
I
was gonna say I don't know if you wanted.
oh,
To,
I
like,
have this one. This is also a new one.
I don't know if you want to like tell them like where you got it from or something.
I bought them.
Oh, you
like,
bought them? These are
yeah.
mostly just buy them and unlock them during the story.
Yeah, so you can either do side quests to unlock them, or after you clear the game for the first time, get ending A, you can buy most of them. There's the ones I need left are the iron pipe and a couple like swords, like a one-handed sword and I think a two-handed sword, as far as I know.
Yeah.
But I need to progress to a certain point so that way I can unlock them via side quest.
Okay, stuff that we probably won't.
Probably won't show it off.
For.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like Emil's little
Cloak.
outfit. I was gonna say dress, but I'm glad you.
Well, does he? Oh, I thought he had like a trumpet. That would've been cute.
It looked like a trumpet. Well, what does he have?
It's just like a ornamental staff type thing, I guess.
You know, it's I don't know what it is, but let me come up with some bullshit on the fly.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I haven't heard in a while? Speaking of that,
Go on.
GameFly. They're advertising for Resident Evil Village.
Really?
Yeah, everyone's like, I thought you guys went out of business.
Yeah, that's what I
like
thought.
replying to all the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, we're still here. Well, then again, because like I don't see the point in GameFly.
Yeah, I mean, you could just get stuff digitally.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you want to rent the game at a cheap
Yeah.
price. You know what? Never mind. I take that back. I do see the point of GameFly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can rent the game. You know, some people are like, all right, I beat it. I kind of don't see myself playing this game again. So
Mm-hmm.
might as well just trade it in and not have to spend the full price on it.
Yeah. Actually, that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I actually never think about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they haven't gone like a full digital form.
Yeah,
Or
but I
did they?
mm,
Then again, I guess that's how like a Stadia thing. But if Stadia were to be like rent games and popular titles for like a subscription thing a month, like that kind of sort of thing, instead of just being like, hey, we're not really doing anything different.
speaking of Stadia, they had to put out like a I guess a PSA saying that because people are like, oh, is Stadia still a thing? They're like, no, we're doing fine, we're alive and well. Our console's doing great. And when you get to the point of like having to put out a PSA saying your console's doing great or like whatever,
It's not doing
it's
great.
not doing great.
Not that. Okay, how do we put this? How do you? So
Stadia
For
isn't
you-
innovative, is the problem.
yeah, it's not really like something like, I mean, you're basically like Steam PC gaming.
Yeah.
Basically, is what you're doing because like you have the doggos of war. Sorry about that. So here's what you have. You have the consoles. You have Nintendo. You have Xbox. Microsoft. And you have Sony with the PS4, dominating the market right now. There's no real need to go in and do it. I mean, because like if you come in with another console, you're already competing with those three big trifecta. I mean, Nintendo especially. So I can see how the best way to do it is to do PC gaming, PC style. But the best you can do with PC is just sell. Like Steam is a service that you can get on anything, on any laptop, on any computer if you have the specs for it. So basically, all you can do is build the hardware that could run it at the best possible settings that it can do. So that's what you're working towards. All the consoles and everything are just what you have is what you have. and you have to buy the other console just to have it work at its best possible, like max settings that you can have. With the PC, you can buy, interchange parts, take parts out and stuff. So I can see what the appeal is. Google Stadia didn't really do anything other than it's like, oh, you could, do games online, no, whatever. We have a whole bunch of catalogs. We have a Steam menu with like a console kind of thing, and it's like, yeah, but I have to buy the console. If I had a laptop or like a PC rig and everything, I can just get Steam that way. What the Google Stadia, I'm just stuck with what it is. If it's gonna be something streaming, because I mean, we already had trouble streaming PlayStation. Oh, I have trouble streaming PlayStation now.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets a little stuttery and stuff because so many people are using it. So I mean, if you're gonna be streaming, I mean, you have to have the best possible internet and stuff. For console stuff, it's just we download it and we don't really have to worry about Wi-Fi.
For the most part, yeah. Unless
but
it's
yeah,
like a
for the most part.
multiplayer.
But I mean, with Google Stadia, you're not really giving them much of a reason to do it. I mean, unless you're like you use Google Stadia, you're guaranteed not to drop any frames. If you stream the game, you're good. You're not good to run into like any problems and stuff.
Yeah,
Because I mean,
technical errors.
even with Steam, is that you can download those games and play them on your computer. Like you don't have to always be connected to the internet unless you're downloading it. That's about it.
Or unless the game requires it itself to run.
Yeah, like unless
Some
you're playing
games
like an
do.
online game, like Robert said.
Yeah.
So I mean, Google Stadia is not really, I mean, it's like, hey, we're doing stuff, not really,
Because you're
and
paying.
I understand.
You're paying for
wanting
the
to
system,
do.
you're paying for a subscription, and then you're paying for the games
I've
themselves
never heard of a shade living with a machine.
as well. With
What's
Stadia.
that about?
Don't know.
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
care. All
it's
that
it's
matters
it's
is
you
that
know
we kill
it's
them both.
it's hard to like I understand if Google did like Google Gaming, where it's like they start making like they have their own little division making games, good indie games that can be found on Steam. I mean, that way you can maybe do something if you come another company. But I mean, trying to come out with a console that in a market where everything just works. Nintendo's got the lowdown with handheld and the home port consoles and stuff. You got Xbox that got its exclusives, it got its own specs. You got PlayStation that's got its own exclusives.
It seems
got
we
its
have
own
found the
specs. It's just a
entrance
matter
to
of
our...
preference.
Right. Are you mad? Beats going the long.
But then again, I really don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm just babbling at this point. Oh no, it's a lot sadder now that I know the relationship.
We've
And
come to kill two friends. One of which is a child. Actually, there's gonna be dialogue in the top left corner. If you pay attention to that, it gets a lot sadder.
Scanning. Exterminating.
Looks like we found him. Good lord, it's enormous.
But yeah, I mean, now like it's like if you look back at like the Atari Jaguar, the Sega Saturn, the Dreamcast and stuff, and then you start looking at like the PlayStation coming out, the Bit War, the Angry Video Game Nerd, and Batman Muscles. I'm maybe Maximilian
In for the
Dude
legs. Knock it down.
may has some
Take out the shade.
insight on like the old school console board. I mean the AVGN.
Definitely.
Yeah. He has a big thing. Like he'll even tell you how much bullshit it was.
Exterminating.
Like the Jaguar and stuff. How they're like, oh, the Nintendo 64 was like. A lot of people don't know like the 64 stood for like 64-bit
Yeah.
and stuff, and it was just nowadays it's like, oh, this game can't run 4K, and it's like, man, I'm pretty sure TVs can't. Like if you don't have the specific TV, like my TV can't handle 4K.
Yeah.
Like it has trouble running 1080p. So, speaking of which, it depends on how well the video looks when I do it on YouTube, but I'm probably gonna keep these videos at like 720, 60 frames per second.
It's a
Just for my
shade.
laptop to handle.
It's
And
a
it doesn't take
shade.
like a fucking year to upload to YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, just until I can get better hardware. I mean, there's not really any difference. I mean, they both run pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
Especially since we're still on the PS4, which max settings is 1080p, 30 frames per second.
Yeah. I mean,
So it's not like, we're really downgrading. I can't really get a PS5 either because it's fucking good luck with that.
I actually managed to find one, but
Yeah, us know.
It's a matter of actually buying it.
I mean, you're still skeptical about it? I might be.
It might be.
Transforming into something completely unnecessary. I mean, why didn't he just make himself bigger with, like, guns?
Exterminating.
I have a jetpack, which makes me harder to shoot.
This thing can
Behold, it
transform.
is me, the winged pea.
You're just trying to make it less sad, aren't you?
Yes. I use humor to cope with my feelings. God, this is gonna be wow.
Look out!
I'll
He's like,
just block the
ow.
debris. Never mind.
He's like, ow, I hit the sea. I mean, yes, debris is falling.
Escape. Escape.
Hey, kid, you alright?
Escape.
Like, it's like,
See the world.
because it was on his head.
Yeah. Aw, he wants to escape and see the world.
Must protect. Must fight.
Oh, just stop. Stop.
Where do you
Just
think
stop
you're
fighting
going?
back. Here, stop being an asshole.
We did it, Johnson. Was
It was
Johnson?
Johnson.
I don't know.
Stop. Oh, fuck.
The sweet sound of robot death. Get down here, you butt baby. Ow. Yeah!
Oh, Robert, he's just a boy.
I don't like doing this.
He's just a boy. Leave him alone.
How do you know it's not a girl? Khalil be a girl's name.
Oh, yeah, they're just a child.
I'd never use that ability. I just realized that.
Oh, I thought it was just a touching ability.
No, I actually haven't. I showed off in a little bit. Aww.
Khalil. Together. We be alone. Be cry.
Pee-pee.
You.
You stupid.
Okay, yeah,
Why
same
did
thing.
you-
He just gets all butthurt about the robot. Stop it, you hurt your foot. Or your arm.
Hey, come on. That's enough.
Yeah, same thing.
Just look.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You did all the work.
You're not the one in samurai armor.
You jackass.
If I can, I'll probably upgrade the katana. One of them.
Now that's a katana.
Hatred and madness.
Do you have any more
will never
outfits?
heal
Or
a
it's just
wounded
that's
heart.
it?
Just those in the 9S one.
Maybe it's
Okay.
just all he's capable of right now.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be cool to get Papa Nier's skin.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's possible. Oh, god damn it, he's not here. I forgot about that. Alright, whatever.
What's that blue dot right there?
Save point.
Maybe Popol has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
So we need the King of Facade one and Cerberus. No, Cerberus is that one. The
Yeah, that's the King of Facade.
what the hell is it called again? I forget the name
Check
of the
the-
actual fragment, but the one
We'll
from
check the.
Seafront.
You check the.
I could check it, but I'm lazy.
You know, I've been thinking.
I probably
Shouldn't
shouldn't
do
have
that.
killed all those villagers back there in the area.
Why was a shade hanging out with a machine?
It appeared the creature was actually issuing orders to that mechanical minion.
Do you think the shade had a reason for what it did?
Actually,
Look, it doesn't matter what a shade is or isn't thinking. All that matters is that we kill every last one of them.
right. Sure. The idea of a shade trying to protect a robot is goddamn absurd. Still, you guys should be careful.
What do you mean?
If the shade inside me ever takes over, I'm probably going to attack you.
You already have twice.
That's not gonna happen.
It has
No
happened.
shade.
The lad is correct. You are many things, hussy, but a shade is not one of them. Shades, for example, do not come equipped with such foul and scurrilous mouths.
How about I cram your face up your own asshole, book?
Don't worry, Kaine. If your shade ever takes over, I'll stop you.
You
I'll
will
obliterate
you?
you to another Earth.
Thanks, Emil.
There actually is a piece of dialogue that you don't get to see because it's part of a side quest. Where I don't remember what prompted it, but Vice. Sorry, I forget his name sometimes. He brings into question the fact that Kaine wears the exact same thing over and over, like the undergarments.
Yeah.
But she's like, no, I have 5 of them. I wash one every day. She's like, I have one for every day of the week. I'm not the one with the same old crusty pages in between my book. He's like, oh, well, I wasn't expecting that.
Huh. Can you show me these undergarments?
It's the blue lingerie that she wears.
I'm a visual learner.
It's her default outfit.
What if like Vice had like alternate costumes?
That
Just, like,
would
no
be.
reason.
They'd probably change the pod.
Oh, like how Pod changes into Vice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? Nier brought home, brought a chick home and then went to the church and followed me around. And it's just the cutest thing ever. I hope I don't get sick and get taken away. You're going down, old man.
Yeah.
Suplex you. Oh man, I can't wait to see these endings. So can we get those endings like one right after another, or is there like a bunch of arbitrary bullshit we still have to go through to get them?
So.
'Cause we're still working towards B.
Yeah. After ending B, if I have all the weapons, I have to redo all of this again. Collect all the fragments.
Yeah.
But hopefully none of the dialogue is any different, or like any extra cutscenes. If there are, I'll just record those to show them. Or we'll figure out a way to do it. But
Yeah, we'll probably stitch them together. And, like,
ending C and D have to deal with making a choice at the end after fighting Shadow Lord. So
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, Popola.
Ah, you're back.
Have you learned
Little
anything more about the
double
Shadow Lord's?
B.
I'm sorry, but it's going to take.
I see. Well, can I?
Oh, well.
Oh, okay. The
can I
fireman's
ask-
bag. Yeah. Okay.
Is he dead this time?
Yes.
Is he still dead?
Oh, this sends us to Seafront to deal with the big thing.
And that's the last one we need, right?
That and Facade.
Okay, well then. Nier left pretty quick. He said he just stopped it so he can see my face and punch me.
I was just gonna say
This
that.
feels alarmingly familiar.
You're going down, old man.
Couple is merely having another one of their inane spats. Let us do our
Or
utmost
maybe
not to
they're
get
two
dragged into it this
replicants or
time. Hmm?
a bunch of fucking assholes.
I do like the fact that they reference like, oh, we pretty sure we've already done this before.
Like, are you sure? Like,
Like,
yeah, I'm doubly sure. The guys playing this made the same joke.
ah, damn it, he's not there. That's right. She
Crap.
said he's been slacking off.
Oh, right.
She got to walk there then.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what's wrong with your legs? You can't walk over there. And I was like, oh fuck.
Oh, my feelings and my legs.
No.
And the feeling in my
Robert.
legs.
Robert, stop. I'm sorry. I forget that I can't joke like that with you.
Oh, the calcium, the deficiency.
Yeah, Robert has iron deficiency. And then do we make it a point where how like Magneto can't fuck with you because like you
Yeah.
have such a low iron cup? And like, haha, I'm immune to your magnetism. He just goes up and punches you like, ah.
Or like he
Damn it, my
flings like a metal
weakness.
pipe at me. Sorry.
It'll be random. They gave you a motorcycle. He's like, hey, here you go. Here's a Harley Davidson. Oh, what? You know, it's just a Harley Davidson. Why are you saying it like that? Saying it like what? It's just a Harley Davidson. And then looks at the camera and winks.
Yeah.
This thing is all like, it just like goes like a long commercial.
Speaking of like
Yep.
long commercials on like
Yeesh.
motorcycles,
I don't think I've ever seen fog this thick before.
I can't wait till we eventually do Death Stranding.
Oh my god. I know exactly what you're talking
Well,
about.
what's that?
Yeah. That whole thing is basically just an ad for different things. Ooh, spooky ghost ship. Extra context. Don't do it, mailman.
Don't do it. She's crazy. So, there was this,
Yes.
do you, so there's like
That
a
part.
dating site thing
Grinder? I'm aware.
going on.
Oh god, it's over.
Okay, go on.
No, like a more local,
see-
like,
I had a. But
Big-
it's. I was saving.
That's
Oh yes,
Yeah.
only women in my area. I'm aware.
sorry, I was yawning, stop.
And here we go again.
No, there was this,
Shall we
this,
begin
it was
by asking
called
around at the
Moko
tavern
Space.
like before?
Oh, I'm
you
aware
aware
of it. Yeah, I've heard of it.
I don't know if it's in, everywhere else,
I'm looking for the guy.
Really?
kind of thing.
Yeah, the.
Right.
Or if it's just like mainly used
I think
here,
his
but
brother is a
Thanks for the tip.
Moko Space was a prime area if
Sick.
you're looking for
You're
like
pretty.
Yeah.
just raunchy girls.
Yeah.
It was insane, and that just reminded me of like how like most of them were like really fucking crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and like because my cousin had like so many stories about how like one of them almost robbed them,
Oh shit.
but like I was like, oh, well, I mean, what do you mean almost? Like well, I mean, she almost whooped my ass. I was like, oh no.
Hard to believe a ship of this size managed to run aground.
God, I hope nothing bad happens to me.
What was that? Hey, is someone there?
10 out of 10 voice acting.
Okay, I definitely heard someone cough just now. Maybe it's one of those kids
Sorry.
from town?
I gotta see here.
But where are they?
You were almost a Jill sandwich. That's what that
You're right.
voice actor reminded me of.
There you are. What are you doing here, kid? And who are you, anyway? Were you a passenger on this ship, maybe? Hey, it's okay. You don't need to be scared.
What the hell were we talking about? Oh yeah, Mocha Space.
Yeah, no, it's just because like I just said crazy, and like, I just remembered that was a prime area. Like, good rats.
Yeah,
Like to be
for
more
lack of a
To
better term.
think that couple's
Yeah.
petty squabbles have become something of an
Hoochie mamas.
attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least.
If you want to be technical.
Seeing people like
Yeah, I
that puts a little
suppose.
spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch.
It's
Such
like people would
buffoonery
shame you
does
for
little
it.
more than wear this old
That's
stone
cool.
out.
Because they found out you were using it. It was hilarious.
Actually, during like the tax test, now called the STAR test here in Texas.
Yeah.
There was, I don't remember what class it was, but I was taking a test. I finished early, and I was just there reading, because I would bring like different manga with me.
Nerd.
Shut up. And I would read it in my
Hey there.
spare time whenever I
How
was
you
done.
feeling?
And I'd always hear like someone bring it up every once in a while, like, "Oh, have you heard about this
Well, your cough
site,
seems
Moko
better at
Space?"
least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today.
Sure.
And like they'll just tell crazy stories about it, like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, like crazy titty pics.
yeah." I was like, "What the hell's going on over there?"
And why do I care? I don't. Then he just like go back to
Easy
doing what
there.
it is you were doing.
Yeah.
Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay? So, what were you doing on this boat, kid? Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid. You got a name?
Satan.
Oh damn it! I was hoping like the text would pop up and like I'd be able to enter it.
Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise. Yeah, what about Louise? I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think?
What about Michael?
Guess you're okay with it. Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
He gave you even girlier name. What about Robert?
Aw.
Right now, Robert's a man's man name. It doesn't help that I won't say your last name, but like it doesn't help that you're Hispanic. We live in Texas.
Yeah.
So like they're like fucking like 30 other thousand people with your common last name.
Search the southern
That
plains
is
back
true.
when the
So
war ran off too,
I was
right?
like, hey,
I believe
this
we
is my
did,
friend,
yes.
Robert
Lots
Redacted.
changed since then.
Hey,
It's kinda
Robert
nice when we
Redacted.
find something that
This is
has
my
to.
friend who's
In
also
fact,
named
a couple is still
Robert
arguing
Redacted.
almost fills me with
Yeah.
hope, I guess.
And he was like,
If you
"Oh,
asked me,
all
a
right, well
particular
then,
couple could benefit from a
hey, how's it
little
going,
change."
Robert?" And he's like, and you're just like,
Eh.
and like the time I spent, because I hadn't seen him in a while, and I saw him at the school. I was like, "What happened to you, man? You kind of just like fell off the face of the earth."
What happened to you? You kind of got fat.
Nah, he's always been that way.
I don't remember what he looks
Actually,
like,
he's a lot.
honestly.
Well, when you saw him, he was a lot thinner than what he used to be. So
Yeah.
I mean, he lost weight. But I mean, it was just like catching up with him. And he's like, "All right, man." He's like, "Well, he's like, you know what? I'll hit you up on Facebook." That was years ago. I have not seen him since. Look at all the chickens.
Oh, hey, it's you.
You're related to the
Yeah,
A shame.
not a
You see
clue.
your dumbass
that's
brother?
Oh, but the last time I did see him,
Right. Letters. Got it. Postman. Gotta run all the way back over there again.
Just jump through the thing like, "Hey, you asshole." There was this
I cannot believe how many
Back
trips
in,
we've made simply to track down a
early
single man.
2000s and stuff.
It's all right
Uh-huh.
to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only
There was
pray
this
this is not the
mailman,
calm
or
before
mailwoman.
some manner of storm.
Mail delivery
Ooh.
person.
Yeah, mail delivery person who, whenever
Say,
they would
lad,
read
have
the
you ever
mail, would
penned
always
a
get pissed
missive?
off at us because we
You
didn't
mean a
have a
letter?
conventional
No.
mailbox.
big
It
on
was the
writing.
one like
It
in the
always
door.
takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
So you have to
Right.
go up, lift
Lots
it
to
up,
figure out.
stuff the letters into
One
the door.
simply takes quill in hand
Uh,
and unleashes
so
their soul
every
upon the
time we would
canvas
like
of the
go and
page.
get the mail from the house, like
Whatever you say, Vice.
it was all crunched up and like all like messed up and everything because apparently like she would always like get mad because we didn't have like a legit mailbox.
Yeah, and just like shove it in there.
Yeah, so one day my mom waited for her and she was like just like, "I hear this." She opens the door. "What the fuck are you doing? Why are you messing up our mail?" So that began the long distant war.
Hey there,
between the
Louise.
mail lady and my mom.
Say,
Which lasted about a
where'd you
day.
get that red bag?
Oh, I just murdered a man for it.
Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything. Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something.
You'd think he'd try to get her off the ship and like put her somewhere safer than an old ship.
Well, I mean, he probably doesn't have anywhere to put her.
I guess not. In the sea, maybe.
Here, It's a ribbon.
Sorry, that was dark.
Let me tie it in your hair for you.
One
Snap her neck.
also.
You know the evil she can she unleashes.
Well, what do you think? Pretty nice, huh?
Oh, you say?
Huh. What's
I
that
forgot.
on the floor?
Apples.
Judo shop him.
Oh, it's a mirror.
Oh, mirror.
Well, that's a stroke of luck. Let's go ahead and check out your new look. If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly. What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight. Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
Well, it's not like we can have you stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
Okay, so that just brings up the point that I was talking about. You did try then.
Yeah. Tried and he failed.
Yeah, I mean,
Causing
obviously.
many innocents to die.
I mean, it's not his fault.
Yeah, no, it's not his fault.
Also,
But,
I'm gathering that she's a shade, or it's a shade possessing her body. Maybe.
So, well, I mean, we already found out that the shades are humans.
Yeah.
That look for their replicant.
Mm-hmm.
And they inhabited those bodies.
Yeah.
So, I guess this one found their body.
I suppose.
Hey, postman. Oh, sorry. You're not him.
Yeah,
Sure
it's
as
exactly
hell
the same.
not.
Okay.
I just swung by to. Anyway,
No, there's this.
I didn't even
Still,
work here.
that's
I'm a
pretty weird.
fisherman. Anyways,
My
what the hell do you
buddy's-
need?
I find it exceedingly unlikely.
Any idea where she might?
that is the question. Actually, you know what? Not often something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Not often that. Where are you going? I do not care. We've already listened to this conversation. But by then, like, I mean, wouldn't you be like, all right, let's just cut out the middleman and let's just do what we need to do?
Yeah.
And first of all, we're gonna put a Poplia, whatever the fuck her name is, to a table.
Popola.
Hey, Louise.
Popla. Yeah,
I
there you
brought
go.
your food for today. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry? Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay? Well then, let's try this.
An apple. Oh, never mind. Invisible instrument.
Yo, the world's tiniest violin.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song. Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step.
You are not humming.
Songs are like a
You were
little
using
bit of wisdom
auto-tune.
that makes the tough times
What
easier.
are you, every mid 2017, 2021 rapper?
I love them personally. I mean, not that I'm any good at singing.
That's not humming. What are y'all? Animal Crossing characters?
Whoa,
Wait,
your
what
voice
was
is a bit
the
rough there.
Yeah, you get a point. What was the? Wasn't there a rumor that Kanye West used to stick a tube down his throat to get like
But you're actually pretty
some
good.
kind of like sound effect to come out of him when he sings?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why I was asking you.
Well, I don't think he shoved it down his throat. There is like a thing, like a tube type thing you hold in your mouth. I don't know if it necessarily goes down your throat, but
You know, I knew
it does
someone
create that
who
sound.
lived in the town lighthouse
You know what? I
before
think
she
that's what
died.
that's probably what I was thinking.
She
Yeah,
used to
someone
hum
told
this
me
same
that.
song a
Yeah.
lot.
And he went down his throat.
I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kind of stuck. Of course, that was quite a while ago. Hey, are you trying to cheer me up? You are a kind soul, Louise.
His butt kicks her out the window. Just he's like that. Now then, time for cataclysmic events.
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine. You feeling it
Who
too?
the? Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
A shade in the town? You mean like down there among the people?
Guess I gotta eviscerate it. Let's go down there and kick its ass.
He's like, yeah, another thing to blow up.
He's like, sorry, I have the taste for bloodlust. Now I can't
A
stop.
shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack
All right,
any
gang.
other tenable
We'll
leads.
split up. Vice,
Right.
you're
Let's
with
head
me.
for the inlet.
Kaine, Emil, you're side characters, so go
Kaine,
fuck off somewhere else.
Emil. What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well...
Sorry, Kaine said she sensed...
Yeah.
Maybe.
She's
There's some
simply
What an incredibly
strange
specific...
area.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing.
Get what I'm saying. No, what? There's a shade. Quick, use your weird, like, stand book powers and push it back into the ocean so it's someone else's problem. The beach shipwreck.
Well, I mean, it's still our problem. We need to get the fragment from it.
We're gonna need to
shit,
figure out
you're
some
right.
way to get inside that thing.
This ship is in a state of wanton decay. Surely we can find these planks.
You can probably...
I'm worried about...
Go inside, yes. Let's go inside and investigate.
I'm surprised I haven't found a way to break this game yet.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you do it effortlessly. Like, with Borderlands, that one time you're like, I fell through the world.
Yep.
So, were you able to write that letter? You know, now that I've taught you how.
Stupid kid. Can't even write a
Not
letter.
yet, huh? Well, there's certainly no reason to rush. You know, it
The letter's
makes me
like,
happy that
"Dear
you've
Slim,
taken such a shine
You
to me.
ran.
Oh, no.
First time we met, I didn't have the foggiest idea what was going on in that head of yours.
Oh, there's Bloodbearer feet.
So, hey, I've been thinking. How about you come live with me? It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around. Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. I'm sad to hear it, but it's your choice, of course. Huh? The floor's wet. Wait, is this blood? Oh dear. Are you...
A shade?
No, I think the other implication was that it's her
Yeah.
time of the month.
Oh, baby, that is one hell of a smell. We got something real nasty nearby, eh, Sunshine? Come on, don't tell me you ain't picked up on it yet. You of all people gotta know what this smell means.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
You sure you're alright, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea.
Okay,
Sure.
this is all the
Sounds
same.
good.
Emil is on the...
Bye, useless characters.
This place is pretty gloomy.
By side
Having a hard
characters
time
don't seem like
too.
really...
townsfolk hanging around here.
Like, yeah, just get the hell out of here. Fuck this.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin.
Alright, well then.
Look
That was
there,
it.
on the floor.
And there's still some oil in it.
And I cuss a lot. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Or maybe I cuss frequently in one little area, that makes me feel like I cuss a lot because I'm pretty sure
I did indeed.
I don't cuss as
Perhaps
much.
she is-
I just feel like there's a handful of times where I do it.
Yeah, you do it in like little spurts.
Shit.
Weird.
Oh, what foolishness!
Oh yeah, that's right. Vice is scared. Vice, don't worry, we got you. you can like
is
situate
with this
yourself
ship
between my
anyway?
butt cheeks.
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool. Ooh, OBS is lagging.
Oh.
It looks really dark up
Well, I
Or
mean,
maybe
you've
it's-
seen all
We
this
ought to
already,
make
so.
use of that lantern we just found.
Or maybe it's Discord being weird. I can't tell anymore, dude.
It might be Discord.
What's this? An apple. It's a bit.
I wager it. Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait.
Let's keep moving.
I'm surprised they haven't said how he died. I mean, not how he died, but like how
What
he
was that
like the
sound
moments that
just
led up to
now?
his death.
Yeah.
Sounds like it came from the floor.
So we
I know what
just
you mean.
seen it from the postman,
Yeah, that's true.
which makes sense.
I suppose.
This barrel's been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Surely it was top weight.
Yeah, the floor footprints, got it.
The missing.
They go up the ladder. Who would have
Up
guessed?
the ladder, and to the left.
Move the
Just move the
bookshelf.
A
shelf.
shame we can.
Hang on.
What if Vice is like, hey, look, listen, I know you played through this, but you stop skipping the dialogue. It's easy, I'm getting paid by the
It
word.
appears to be.
Yeah.
Actually, how's that work? Did they get paid by the word or?
I think you get paid out. I don't know.
There's a breeze.
That white vase is.
Who the hell did I?
A hidden room. How
Hey, there's a
I
notebook.
remember reading the notebook. I already know this.
Wait,
and made.
how could they?
I do.
Yeah,
These
slaves. No. What the hell is his name?
These chests.
And what did?
Samurai Jack.
Looks like a bu-
Those are no.
Oh, Phil Lamar?
I shudder.
There we go. He did an interview where he talked about. Did I get what I needed in there?
This
About how he voiced like 3 characters in like one project. And the guy was
Doesn't
like,
seem to
"Yeah,
be
how
any shades
does that
around,
work?
at
Do you
least.
get paid for like
Fortunate
each
for
character?"
us. Now
He's
let
like, "No, I get
more
paid for
time
one
be
character."
wasted in our search for
But,
the townsfolk.
It's like he gets paid a certain way, like I guess per a certain amount of words or something. I don't
The
quite
white
remember.
Oh
Tracks
yeah,
end
like
here.
Wait.
in Samurai Jack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Samurai Jack doesn't really talk a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, it stands to reason why like you'd be like, oh yeah, I voiced 3 other characters, but like all collectively they say as much as one person. So, I mean,
Yeah,
it's not-
and like in other projects as well, he's voiced like multiple
Would it not
characters.
be wise to explore the
Per
rooms
that
on
one
the floor
project?
above us?
I mean, there was he voiced Static,
Mm-hmm.
older Static, and at one
Another
point he
apple.
voiced Hal
Just how
Jordan all
many
in one
apples
episode.
does
Yeah.
Let's keep searching.
So I mean, I guess with that range, they all had quite a bit of hefty lines.
Vice?
Mm-hmm.
I think the.
But then again, this was like mid 2000s.
Yeah, this
Speak
was
to
back
me,
in the
lad.
day.
Are you?
So I mean,
I
it could have
can't
changed.
see
I mean, there was that
Vice's-
voice actor
the lantern
strike.
got
kinda
away
thing
from me
going on.
during-
I mean, it was
Mhm.
a different like time and. So I've been seeing a lot of like this thing where it's like you don't want to play the game for nostalgia. You just
Mhm.
want to feel the way you did when you played it. And
Is
I guess
that
that's
nostalgia?
yeah, but like I guess that's like
Is that?
the whole thing. It's like oh, I just want to be like I just want to go
Vice,
back in
that's it.
time to when I
About
was a kid.
time.
Yeah,
Things are simpler. I mean, until we discover time travel.
that's like the
gotta do it.
best.
dear.
Next thing, the next best
Look at
thing.
the bodies. They are all
Yeah.
people from.
Are you sure it's
town.
not stuttering on OBS?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Or is it just
This
me?
can't be
just
real.
you.
Why? Why did he? Oh, God damn it!
4K.
Pull yourself to remember the presence.
I won't.
And to say why in French, you say pourquoi.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm like, why? Like, why would this happen?
Oh,
Porque. porco.
To Italian.
Hey, what the fuck is going on here?
I didn't see an accent.
Oh, you're right. Sorry if I sound a little weird because I'm starting to fall asleep.
Yeah, I can tell you're getting a little sleepy. Aww. Maybe stop killing people. Oh, I guess. Never mind.
So wait, now that I think about it, if shades inhabit the wrong bodies, would they not be able to have that body?
I guess not.
Hey
Maybe
there,
this
you two.
isn't the shade that we're thinking of.
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back and...
Did we ever?
Wait,
But then.
Yeah, sorry about
A little, yeah.
Good.
Jeez, you.
Like, it's not the shit that belongs to that body.
It's on the floor.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like, what if they take the body that doesn't belong to them? Maybe the replicant starts rejecting it.
Yeah, I could see that being the case.
Unless this is the
There's a bunch of
shadow of the
crumpled...
corresponding replicant, then I guess.
What does this say?
They see.
Oh, I guess. Okay.
I guess. What if it's like it's not as cracked up as
man,
they
that
meant to be?
smell
Like,
is
oh, you
getting
find your
right.
replicant, you can.
How you
come
feeling
here
there,
again. Like,
sunshine?
only for a
Not
while.
great.
Yeah.
Doesn't last
Can't you
that
tell?
This would be the final room, yes? The culprit who murdered the townspeople may be behind
All right.
this very...
long. So do this fight in 3 minutes.
Why is that? How long you can last awake?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving you like a random like
Oh.
handicap.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship.
There.
Oh man, this shade is nuts. I think I'm in love. You can feel her power hanging in the air, and she ain't even trying yet. Things are finally heating up. Huh?
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but the girl is, you know, bleeding. I brought a bunch of bandages with me. Well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's... Sorry.
Okay. I was making sure none of that was any different.
Yeah, and I was like,
Stay the hell away from her. She isn't.
ooh, she's so pretty with her hair. Oh
Aw.
no! Well, that's right. We're actually seeing dialogue now.
Yeah.
This is gonna get sad.
Kaine! Emil!
We'll figure something out. You just.
The two of them will be fine.
Are
Okay,
you ready
my
for
side
the
does
ultimate
this.
sadness?
The ship is collapsing.
Very much a... Shades! Damn it, they're in the way!
Depending on what happens.
Well, at the end, the boss fight does end with the guy saying that he hates her.
No, they'll tell me.
Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
What? Alright, fine.
Oh, yeah, I just want to be surprised.
You have already seen the...
We haven't seen the dialogue that she has yet.
No, I know, but I'm saying his dialogue is saying that he hates her.
I know. I saw that dialogue. I just
Yes,
want to see her
it's a-
reaction.
Yeah, okay. That's what I'm insinuating, that her reaction's gonna be very
Glad
sad.
you two made it out.
Yeah, we're good.
We'd better go.
No shade would. We should use the opportunity.
I blame all this on you. This was your idea.
It was my idea.
Oh, Danga time.
And I blame Yoko Taro.
Taro! God, he really knows how to like punch you right in the feels. sponsored by Colgate Total.
I'll punch you in the jejunum. For no reason.
Yeah, but now that you're super OP, you can probably one-shot this boss, right?
Probably not.
Actually, if I remember correctly, this was the strongest.
Yeah, because it's scripted.
Why isn't this
Oh,
shade
right.
being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned
Ow.
by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace
That's
whatever
right,
damage the light
regenerates.
is able to inflict.
Yep.
This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once.
I've been out of the way, Wise.
Oh, listen, it's singing. This thing actually thinks it's a person.
Oh, okay.
Oh, stop! Leave her alone.
So it's not intentionally trying to harm us.
Maybe.
I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
Never mind. It's trying to hurt us.
I guess. Probably only out of self-preservation.
Yeah, they're trying to eat us, Robert. Come on. There's nothing like, I mean, as much as like it's sad, but I mean, there's probably a better way. I mean, can't they just eat like that old lady?
She probably did. We haven't seen her.
Quick, let's go get that old man.
Aim for the tentacles
Give it
with
2 piece, no
faces
biscuit.
on them.
I need a heal.
Don't stop now. Focus on the
Yeah.
next one.
Well, actually, I'm surprised they haven't done a lot of healing in most of these. Usually, they kind of like
Well,
knocking people around.
because they're pretty weak
And compared to this one, which is like
compared to this one
yeah,
because it's scripted.
it's scripted boss fight.
Yeah.
I hate that. That always puts like it's like in the back of my mind where it kind of just like gives me like some kind of paranoia. Like, oh, I'm kind of losing. Do I suck or is this supposed to happen?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's supposed to happen, but also you suck.
I like that.
It's kind of like the Resident Evil Village game.
Yeah. I do like when stuff is like, oh, you're supposed to lose, but you can also win and get a different cutscene.
Yeah, where it's like Sekiro, Shadows died twice, but you beat that guy, but he still takes your arm. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
boomerang blade.
Or like DMC 5, where you could beat Urizen at the beginning. And that's
And if
just
you
like,
beat him, like, and they live happily ever after.
yeah, it's like game over.
Yeah.
You win.
Feel like try hard. I mean, it's possible. I like games that do that, where it's like, what if you just beat them right now?
Yeah.
Like in a Metal Gear Solid, like, Snake, you caused time paradox.
It's like, yeah, but like,
I mean, like,
saved us a whole lot of confusion.
right? Is it also that you killed that?
Yeah.
With
He's one of them.
and like in Assassin's Creed 3, where if you accidentally killed George Washington, you're like, the hell? Like, that's the guy on the dollar bill in the quarter. What are you doing?
He's literally the president, or going to become the president.
Super Saiyan! Oh. No, my mega fisting technique. They call me a fisting artist.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that happening. I'm pretty sure it did, but I just don't remember it.
No, I think he gets back up.
Yeah.
Did we get it?
Superhero landing. Oh, I guess not.
An email just head first.
That thing's
into,
huge.
Vice. Well, aren't you big and intimidating? I'm gonna pick a fight with you.
To think it could recover
So,
from such
I saw this
grievous
big
wound.
long comment thread because I think last episode we were talking about gameplay.
Uh huh.
Or Was it this episode we're talking about?
Last one,
I don't remember.
They all kind of blend together at some point.
Attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
So there was this the comment thread about Resident Evil Village where it's like, it's just it's not a Resident Evil game. It's just a shooter with bloodborne monsters.
Yeah.
I was like,
in the business of using my blades on people.
Fucking excuse you? They're like, their BOW is all BOW. I mean, you could say that about any game that looks like it has bloodborne. Even games that came before Bloodborne. Bloodborne does not have a certain take on like what creatures look like. I mean, any creature like that, this could be a Bloodborne monster.
Sure.
I mean, fucking, I don't know, the weird one-winged angel Sephiroth could have been like a crazy Bloodborne style monster. I mean,
throw more black into the design, yeah. Yeah,
you can say that about any creature that looks, weird and Lovecraftian. I mean, there have been a bunch of creatures before Bloodborne that have been inspired by Lovecraft. Yeah. So I mean, it's not just them. It's just, it's everyone's like, oh well, it's a bad Resident Evil game. I go, no, it connects to the lore. It has like a Resident Evil 4 feel to it, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
People gotta realize that that's just how Resident Evil is now.
I mean,
it's all your fault, brother.
If they want to look to a bad Resident Evil story, look at Vendetta. That's a bad Resident Evil movie.
Is that the one where they do the gun fu?
Yeah, and that's not the reason it's bad. The plot is bad. So the main bad guy,
Hey, over here!
He was having a wedding, and the BSAA bombed his wedding. They killed his wife.
This guy's important to you.
He's like, I'm gonna kidnap the one person who looks exactly like my wife, which happens to be Rebecca, and I'm gonna force her to marry me, or else I'm gonna infect her with the virus. And then he goes on to infect like half of New York. So Rebecca finds out like, oh, he's controlling them and they can be turned back to human. But it gets to the hallway scene, the John Wick hallway scene, where they're just like murdering all the zombies. And it's like but then like the movie ends with them turning everyone else who's turned into a zombie back into human form.
We will be in grave danger.
And it's like, okay, but like, what about the zombies you killed in the hall? Because like, they're essentially still human. They're civilians
that were murdered.
Yeah. So Chris,
you're just that sounds dumb. That you're saying
exactly.
Okay,
Chris and Leon just essentially murdered half of New York. Or maybe a quarter. It's just so ridiculous.
Like, isn't it like oh, they're too long, they'll stay that way.
And for some reason, Leon in that movie.
My body won't.
Hold on.
Damn it! Fuck.
Okay, so Leon in that movie for some reason is given Chris's RE6 backstory, where an entire squad is wiped out under his command. So he becomes a drunk, and he just sulks around drinking all day. Oh, and it's canon, by the way. Vendetta's canon, from what I've heard.
Sure, why not? So what's the next movie after that?
What are you doing?
Infinite
You're gonna
Darkness.
get yourself killed.
Well, series.
Does that follow the?
Well, I want to say after. It's the next one coming, but
Stop! Don't hurt these people!
it takes place after 4.
So you've been lying to me this whole time?
Aww.
You're a monster!
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
The point
It's like
being,
that one thing. Oh, go on.
it's just a bad piece of Resident Evil. That's all.
Yeah. It's that one thing with Tanjiro where he takes out the
We can never
one
be
demon,
together.
but he does it in like a
You
super peaceful way.
disgust me.
Yeah. Except
And the boss was
Nier,
like,
Nier hates all the
well,
shades.
yeah, it's like, and this one's like, oh, well, go to whoever has to clean this up.
Yeah. Aww. Her design, like the actual little girl design, reminds me of a character in Automata who I don't understand at all. Like, it's the one aspect of that game that I don't understand. And you'll see it when we get to the game.
Okay, I trust you. So that's your alliance comeback.
It's like a weird AI ghost thing.
Whoa, Death of the Red Eye confirmed. Is it this the Dragon Guard thing?
I suppose.
Or it's part of like the Dragon Guard lore?
I'm assuming so.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am.
I'm surprised they haven't done like a Nier animated series.
We
Yeah, me
all
too.
knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade.
And have it be like a spin-off from like one of the like the fishing ending.
I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman.
I hope I can believe that someday.
All right, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else
All right,
we need to
well,
break this news to.
we gotta
Fair enough.
skedaddle.
I hope to.
I don't know why I sat through all that.
Hey.
Oh yeah, your husband's dead.
Wait, is he all right? Come on.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
Your husband was... We tracked him down.
No, big idiot thinking about. Oh God.
Suck it up, Buttercup. He was a weenie boy anyway.
Saddens this old tone.
It was a joy toy
Not
anyways.
let it
Get out of here.
burden you so, lad. You did.
Save point, where are you?
All right. Well then, I guess we'll.
Oh, right here.
So okay, how's this gonna work? Because you said that after we get the last fragment, do we still have to go through the boss fight again?
I'm assuming so. Yes. Because there's dialogue from Kaine who we assume she's talking to whatever his face is. The Shade.
Iron.
Yeah. But we never hear his side of the conversation.
And that's
So
that's the facade one.
We have to do the facade. That's next. And then once we're done that, I will go collect whatever weapons we still need. And then we go to the Shadow Lord's place. We fight Devil and Popola again.
Bunch of townspeople disappeared a lot.
We make our way to the Shadow Lord. Fight in that whole ballroom area. And then fight the giant warthog thing. And then it's the ending. The final boss fight.
We'll figure out how to like fit that all the thing. Because I mean, there's no point in showing off like some of the fights that don't really have dialogue.
Yeah.
Unless they all have dialogue.
They might all have dialogue. I'm not too sure. I mean, it won't take long because most of it's just normal enemies.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty high powered compared to them.
Hey, guess who got a nosebleed right now?
Oh.
Well, on that note, we'll end it here.
Alrighty.
I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Hope everyone had a good day, staying safe and healthy. And we will see you guys next mission. Bye.
Bye-bye.